Ladies, we are here today on the CE Show, and today on the CE Show, we are going to talk about NFL free agency. Oh my lord, what has happened with the NFL free agency? Man, what we saw all these moves today on the NFL free agency. Man, oh man. Let's talk about the biggest move that it was Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is moving on from Washington and he is signing with the Minnesota Vikings. And people are saying, can this lead Minnesota to the Vikings to the Super Bowl? I don't know. To me, Kirk Cousins, he's not that amazing, to be honest with you. I think the only time he led Washington to the playoffs was like when everybody sucked in the NFC in the division, and they fucking won it by default, fucking 9-7, I believe, and then they lost right away in the playoffs. To me, Kirk Cousins is not that amazing. I'm sorry, but to me, he is not that amazing, and I think they can still make the playoffs a few times while he's there in Minnesota, but maybe he has he can throw the ball a little bit further than Case Keenum. But other than that, I don't see too much of an upgrade to me. To be honest, Case Keenum was a little bit more mobile. So where Kirk Cousins, yes, he maybe have a bigger arm, can maybe go, a few more yards down the field, maybe 70, I don't know, 70-yard passes, I don't know. But he is not as mobile as Case Keenum. I do like the move. I do think they got better, but I don't think they're a championship team, especially when you got Aaron Rodgers in that division. I'm sorry. But no, I still don't think they're... To me, going into the season, I do not have Minnesota as a Super Bowl favorite in my person. I do not have them. I'm sorry. I really am. Okay, then let's talk about what else happened tonight. We have... let's see here. We had Case Keenum, former quarterback of Minnesota. He's going to Denver. John Elway, right away, he was one of the, last night it was announced, around like midnight it was announced that Case Keenum will be playing for Denver this season. Very interesting. A lot of teams that needed quarterbacks went out and got quarterbacks in free agency. Other than the Bills, everybody pretty much got a quarterback either today. Another team that needed a quarterback, Denver, they go out and get a free agent in Case Keenum. And it's better is he the answer to be a Super Bowl favorite? Hell no. But is he an upgrade from what they had? Hell yes. Case Keenum is an upgrade. I don't think he's the answer, but hey, he's an upgrade. What else? We had Teddy Bridgewater, another Minnesota quarterback. He's going to the Jets on a one-year deal. Is he the answer there? He's a young guy who's still kind of learning, but it's going to be interesting to see how he plays with the leg injury. I've not played football in 2 years. He said he is ready to play. He's 100%, but I've not played football in 2 years. We'll see what happens there. The Jets have terrible luck of picking quarterbacks. Can they finally get it this time? We'll see. Teddy Bridgewater goes to the Jets. Another Minnesota quarterback, Sam Bradford, goes to Arizona. Another team that needed a quarterback. So another one. Is he the answer? Most likely not. But Minnesota, they may be fine with Sam Bradford for a few years because they're kind of falling apart. They're probably going to be last in the AFC West this year. So it's whatever. You have a leader there. It's interesting to see. Like I said, everybody who needed a quarterback got a quarterback today, except the Bills. The Bills are the only team who needs a quarterback that did not sign a quarterback today. Everybody else on the quarterback today. Very interesting. Denver, Minnesota, the Jets, Arizona. Everybody that needed a quarterback signed a quarterback today. It was pretty crazy to see. I've never seen that before. I've never seen so many teams that needed a quarterback. All of them signed their quarterback the exact same day. All right, let's talk about what else happened. We have Sammy Watkins. We have let's see what here. What did we have here? Let's talk. My Philadelphia Eagles go out and get another defensive lineman. 35-year-old defensive lineman from Detroit Lions. Haloti nada. Haloti nada. Oh shit. We go out and get a hello. I was trying to do the fucking. Never mind. Pretending I was gonna fucking line up like a defensive lineman. Anyways, I apologize for farting. I want to apologize for last night too. For screaming. I am a man. I do not. I need to be more professional. Last night I screamed. The power almost went out. I think. I need to be more organized for the show. I apologize if I scared anybody at home. If I woke up your wife or something. I hope that was not a problem for anybody. I want to apologize to everybody for last night screaming like that. I need to make sure everything is set the right way on the studio before I shoot the shit. So that's why I'm standing here tonight. It's not too close to the door, so I don't fucking run into the door and make that weird noise that it made. I apologize last night. What else happened? Like I said, my Philadelphia Eagles go in and get another 35-year-old veteran defensive lineman, Haloti nada. Sammy Watkins, former Los Angeles Rams wide receiver, signs with Kansas City. We'll see how that works out. What else happened today? The Packers made some moves. They signed former Seattle Seahawks tight end Jimmy Graham. Very interesting, but also they let go longtime fan favorite wide receiver Jordy Nelson. And a lot of people have mixed reactions about that. They're happy that they got Jimmy Graham, tight end Jimmy Graham, but they're also pretty sad that they let go one of their longtime fan favorite wide receivers in Jordy Nelson. So people are very upset about that. Jonathan Stewart, former running back of Carolina, goes to New York Giants. We'll see how that works out. Is he the answer there? No. What else happened? I believe Allen Robinson, former wide receiver of the Jacksonville Jaguars, goes to Chicago. Chicago, now you need to put weapons around Mitchell, and so that's a very good start in putting him in Chicago. Also, they get, who else? They got a few people. Chicago made some nice moves tonight. They need to get their head out of their ass because they have not been to the playoffs until 2011. And that's Chicago sucks ass. I was talking to my friend the other day, and he tells me that most of those teams suck ass. Like everybody sucks ass right now in Chicago. I used to live there, and when I lived there, everybody was successful. And now everybody sucks now. Most of except Chicago Cubs, everybody sucks nowadays. And when I used to live there, they used to be champions. I was there for the White Sox championship. I was there for the Blackhawks championships. I thank God I left before the fucking Chicago Cubs won it. But otherwise I would have sucked ass. Anyways, but I was there, I was there when the Chicago Bulls made the runs, with Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler and Joakim Noah. Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, and now they all suck ass. When they came close in that, 2011, when they almost upset the Miami. Well, they didn't really upset them. It was like 5 points, but they were close. Anyways, Chicago needs to make some. I'm getting off topic here. Something's happening. Excuse me. All right, never mind. I'm getting off topic here. But yes, shout out to everybody. Anyway, Chicago needs to get their head out of their ass. Patterson, I think you live in Chicago. Send me a pizza or something. Anyway, I'm kidding. Anyway, no, they're actually pretty good pizzas in Chicago. If you haven't been to Chicago, go see a pizza. Okay, get off topics. Get on topic. Anyways, so last night I made the state of sports, okay? And everybody, we shut the shit. You guys shut the shit in the comment section. You guys put stuff in there. So, I believe, you guys were complaining. So chicken wings. No, hold on. First of all, Watermelon. I believe he's like afraid of is he like shy or something? But I mean, he sent Marty once again. He's like a secretary to tell me that that I need to do more boxing coverage. Guys, Marty, Watermelon, Ronald, Reagan, whoever else is, Big Zero, I believe, too. Or, you know, all of you guys, I don't know if you guys are all friends or something. I have told you guys thousands of times. If you want boxing coverage, you need to tell me. Hey, CE, it's ass face versus ass head. Can you cover this fight? There's so much fights going on almost every weekend. So you guys need to tell me, be Pacific. I want you to cover ass white versus ass head, and then I'll cover it. Like you guys did with the whole Luis Ortiz Wilder fight. But you need to tell me names. I don't know exactly what you want. I'm sure if there's a Anthony Joshua Wilder fight, you guys are gonna want to cover that, and I'll cover that. But you guys need to tell me. You know, I can't keep up with boxing that much because there's so many fights. You know, it's like you're trying to keep up with college football. You cannot watch every single game. It's just impossible. So you guys have to tell me, hey, CE, Mexican fat ass, there's gonna be a certain fight in a few weeks. It's ass head versus ass white. Who do you think's gonna win? And then I'll come here and shoot the shit about it. But you guys need to be Pacific. Alright, until next time, I am the man that runs the place, and I will see you later.